Okay, so this is the one stick platform. I've got my harness on already. I kind of cheated, but when I walk in the woods, this is what I would do. I already have this ready to go. I kind of skipped the backpack and all the gear, just to make things simpler. But basically clip this from my backpack, and this just wraps around so you can carry it in like that, however, around your waist. So unwrapping is simple as that. Your aiders. And then you'll get into what this is after a bit. So that's it. So your first climb, you're just going to get as high as you can and loop it in. Sit down. Pretty tight. So we're going to keep this up in our loop here for later, and you'll see what that's about. So we're going to stay attached to the tree by using our linemen's. So throw that out. This can come on and off as you go up and switch between your tether and lineman if you got to go around a branch. Go around there. So now you're tied in. Now it gives you something to lean against as you're going up, so you feel secure. You can kind of go back and forth, decide what the perfect amount is for when you go. But literally, I've just strapped it on, come to the tree, and I'm already making my first ascent. I'm tied in, I can lean back, I feel pretty comfortable even on this going up. So you can see right away I'm tied into the tree, probably a good 6-7 feet up already. Now what I'm doing is, this is for me to reach down and be able to grab that out, so I can go as high as I can before I set my tether. So I can reach down and grab it pretty easy. Now with this, I can still get way up here as high as I can, and then really set myself to the tree where I feel pretty comfortable. Then I can grab this is what I'm trying out. This is what I like about it, is this ain't slipping down or anything. When it's up there, it's easy. So I'll grab my tether out of it. It'd be easier if I didn't have the linemen's in it. A little simpler, but it kind of works too for your backpack hanging in gear. Let's see what I got here. The tether. So it's already got my Mad Rock on it and everything, and that's going to tie me into my belt. And then there's the other side of my tether. So once I get to this point, I can get way up there. What that helps do is now I can go from there all the way up to here the next time I move this, and that's what I'll show you. But we'll make sure that we're tied in here first. Readjust this. So always test your tether and make sure you can put weight on it before you take this off. So this, you kind of lean back. Now you can sit down, and you could still pretty much take double tied in if you really wanted to. This is where this comes in handy, and I can make such a big move in one shot. And now my platform's all the way down there. Get some lines out of the way here. That should still be in my. Now I can reach down and get my platform and tie it in both ways. So now for me to undo this platform, I've got to pop this hose out, or this rope out. That makes it pretty easy to go ahead and just pop it out. Of course, it's gonna fight now. I'll also use that to go ahead and make the move. But I'm saddled in, and this is pretty comfortable. You're just laying against the tree. It's not a big deal, because this is a little bit of a trick if you're not sitting well, to reset this up higher. But you can see how much higher in just one move I can go. I'm basically doing the same thing as high as I want to go or reach. We're in again. We're set. We're ready to climb. We're still in with the linemen's. We're still tied in two ways if you really look at it. So now I can go back to just using my linemen's if I want. So I'll put slack into my tether here. Now we're back on our linemen, using that to go back up. You can see I'm still tied in both ways, so it kind of makes it nice that as I'm going up, I'm kind of double tied in. And this is what kind of helps too with the tether. I can still lean back on my linemen, move my tether up pretty easy with this strap, where I'm still tied in both ways. And go ahead and move on up. I do want to pad this stuff because it does kind of clank around, as you can hear. But I can use my tether, bring myself up, my linemen, bring myself up. But there's times I'm so far up in this pole in one shot that I may not even move again. So this is pretty good hunting height. Guess I'll have to measure exactly what it is. But now that I'm set up here, get back in my linemen and tighten myself up here. I always feel really secure because I'm almost double tied in all the way. Now I could still make a whole other move if I wanted to, and I'd be way up there. I don't even know what the height is. I'll have to measure it. But when you're where you are, the other nice thing about this strap is now that your tether's in there, this is usually tucked away. I can hang my bag here. All my loops for my equipment's here. So I just pull up my bag, clip it here, and I can clip my bow and all this stuff on here. I don't need another strap or another webbing to set up. Everything's almost ready to hunt. It's like getting my saddle and undo my linemen's when I'm there. Make sure I trust my saddle enough to let go of my linemen's. Once that happens, then go ahead and pull out my dryad, sit in it, and basically start hunting. So that's pretty much it. Now when I want to go down, I'll take this back off, but I'll tie in my other long tether so I can just rappel down. So this just go right, I'll tie into the other longer one when I get ready to go down. This will just strap here, and then the platform on the way down, I'm just to undo it and kind of let it rappel with me or just drop it to the ground or whatever. So it's real easy to get out of. That's pretty much it.